Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I am going to be doing a very quick unboxing, and that is of a knife that I've been very curious about, and I was very happy to be able to pick up recently. And I'm trying to do this quickly because, well, my daughter is literally almost waking up from her afternoon nap. So for me, I'm just going to try and do this as quick as I can and get this, guys, shown to you. So let me get some personal information out of here. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I ended up picking up a Medford Praetorian Slim, and yeah, this unboxing went a little bit differently than I was expecting. Baby ended up waking up, and I had to get her, and then we were out the door to visit my parents, so we just ended up having to pack and get ready to leave, and we were out the entire weekend. So I ended up taking this knife with me the entire weekend, and now it is Sunday afternoon. So first off, here is the knife after a whole weekend of use, and I am very, very happy with it. Very, very smooth, very, very robust. The slim lock bar here has been incredibly surprising. This lock bar is very, very strong. I actually would put it further ahead in strength, and I'm talking about lock bar tension, than my large Sebenza 31. So for me, this thing has an incredible amount of strength behind it. And the lock face is the entire length of the lock bar itself on the blade. So over this weekend, I realized that this blade has a lot of lock face interface here. And when it comes to the lockup, it is very, very strong. So let me get that out of the way really quick and put that away. And let me see here. So that's the knife. And it was actually the first knife, I believe, that Medford put ball bearings in. So this is the box, made in the USA. This is which one I picked up and where I got it. And then you have this nice Pelican case, a dog tag here, and warranted forever in new or used original condition. So original condition means like you haven't modified it in any way. Now, these dog tags actually used to have Greg Medford's cell phone number on it, but I actually found a video where he put that out there, and I ended up texting him, and we've had a few good conversations, and I have to say, to me, he is a great guy, and we've been talking on and off. So we get a patch here, a few stickers, and then here is the certificate of authenticity and its birth date, February 22nd and 2022. So that is it, and then you get a nice silica package there and some foam packaging, padding here, and then a gasket. So this thing in essence is water resistant and can be used for like a cell phone, maybe some medicine tablets in there, maybe a little bug out box or something like that. I'm not going to use it really. I'm going to leave it in the box here and put it with my other boxes, but it is pretty darn cool that that comes with this knife. Now, the knife itself, let me get it here. I've used this all weekend, and I have to say, I am extremely impressed. I mean, this thing surpassed all of my expectations on it, and I know you can customize these things, but I ended up just getting a stock bronzed titanium model. But this has S35 VN steel, and the thing that I love most about this blade is the satin finish on the blade here. It's a nice hollow grind, and this thing, when I got this out of the box, I've actually cut up some carpet with it, but when I got this thing out of the box, this thing was razor sharp. and it actually has a slight mirror edge to it. So this thing is extremely sharp. And I have to be honest with you, when it came to sharpness, it was actually sharper than my Chris Reeve Sebenza out of the box. So they are really doing a great job over there when it comes to sharpening up their knives and finishing the blades. This blade finish is fantastic. And look at that fuller there. Really milled out really well. There's the part number, I believe. And then when it comes to the pivot screw, is a very heavy duty and thick pivot screw. Same on the other side there. You can see the lockup there is about 45% about. And then you can see here the beautiful stonewash titanium blades here, and then a very thick set of screws and very thick standoffs there. The pocket clip is also titanium, and it is very good. I know it looks very, I guess, vanilla and plain, but this thing is fantastic. Has a great amount of spring tension there, a very good amount of holding ability, while at the same time not really being in the way. Now, the big surprise to me when I actually got this knife was when I was using it, and I put it in my pocket, I felt this sharp point here and ended up finding out that that's actually a glass breaker. So I looked it up, and Greg actually has a video of him talking about this feature, and he created it at this end of the blade instead of putting it at the butt, so you wouldn't have this glass breaker going into your palm in any way or form. So it would be at the other side of the blade, and you would hold this knife like this, and you just tap on the glass, whatever glass you might need to break, and you just do a nice hard tap, and he says that is more than enough to break a window or anything like that with this glass breaker. So that is really cool. Then you have really robust blade stops in here that are integrated into the titanium handle channel, and then lock up right there. And man, I have to say, this thing is so solid. I mean, there is no side to side. There is no up and down. I mean, this thing is like a bank vault. And I mean, I've said that before about my Chris Reeve Sebenza, and I'll do a size comparison here. But I mean, the Sebenza, I mean, it's a bank vault too, but man, the lockup on these are incredible. So I'm going to put these butt to butt there, and you can see the large Sebenza is going to be a lot bigger than this. And then above that, I'm going to put a small Nkosi, put that butt to butt, and the small Nkosi is going to be a lot smaller. And then right in between those two, I'm going to put a Spyderco Para 3. So it's very similar in size to a Paramilitary 3. So it's interesting, but you get more blade with the Medford than you do on the Spyderco. So for me, I am very happy to add this to my collection. And after getting this, I am honestly, right now for my collection, I am really going to be probably sticking to Medford, Spyderco, and then Chris Reeve. And then, let me go and get it. Probably going to be sticking with these a few brands. Going to be going back with Viper, Benchmade, Line Steel, and Kershaw when it comes to any type of brand that I'm just hands down going to buy from. These brands here are really the knife brands that so far I have been the most impressed with, happy with, and really content with. The Italian knives I am still very happy with, but when it comes to the American knives, these are probably what I'm going to be buying from now on. I mean, if you guys haven't seen my CRKT video on this, I'm probably not going to be buying from CRKT anymore. I have kind of broken this in just a little bit and worked with it, and if I engage it this way with my finger like that, it doesn't lock up 100%. I'm just going to leave it the way it is and kind of leave this either in the garage or when I don't really carry a large knife. But to be honest, I'm going to probably stick with these brands over here, and then these Italian brands here. But so far, I am so happy to have a Medford in the collection, and to be honest, I am kind of starting to save up my money once again to get another Medford in the future. So thank you guys again for checking out my channel. This was a little bit of an unorthodox unboxing here, but it finally happened, and I actually got to carry this over the weekend. Now, one thing that was very surprising is that this is so tight and so firm in its fitting, but it still drops shut and is still very, very smooth. So don't feel discouraged when you feel this knife and it's somewhat hard to either open or disengage. You just have to break it in just a little bit and it will happen. So till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.